I'm live in front of the Tudor Boutique at Watches and Wonders 2024, and today we're getting hands-on with the new Black Bay 58 GMT. Welcome back to the Chisholm Hunter channel. My name is Harrison as always, and before we start this video, if you could hit that subscribe button if you like these kind of watch release updates, I'd really appreciate it. So the most exciting model to me had to be the Black Bay 58 GMT, and people are calling it the Coke because of that red and black anodized aluminium bezel. This of course is a GMT model because it reads multiple time zones at the one time, and this comes in at 39mm. Now on the wrist, it does wear, I would say, slightly more bulky than the original 58 that Drew, actually to my right, has on at the moment, and I think it's partially because of the two different colours of the bezel. Both the black and the red make it pop out a little bit more and stand out on the wrist a little more than the Black Bay 58. It's a little bit more in your face than the original 58 that's in pure black. It's a little bit more standout. Now something that I really like about this new 58 GMT is the vintage inspiration. So if you look at the bezel on this watch, you can actually see that it has tanned numbers. So they're not in white, they're actually in tanned. And this gives it that little bit more of a vintage feel, and is a throwback of course to Tudor's heritage. This watch comes in at two different variations at the moment. You've got the rubber strap, which is killer, and that's what I would go for, or you have the oyster. Now, I'd love to know what you guys think in comments, what you guys would prefer, but personally I have to say that I just love that rubber strap. This watch comes in at 12.8mm in thickness, which is absolutely incredible for a GMT model, and I have to say when it's on the wrist, it does just look incredible. Actually, funny story, we were actually the first people within the Tudor Boutique today, or the Tudor stand, which is over here. Drew, say hi.
Hello.
We were the first ones within that stand filming these models. The lug width on this model comes in at 20mm, and just like other Black Bay models within the range, it has a waterproofness, not water resistance, waterproofness of 200 meters. So something that I really like about this Black Bay GMT 58, which you might not have noticed, is that the hands are the snowflake hands, but it also features that lollipop second hand that we saw on the Black Bay 54. Now, that's a huge throwback to obviously the original Tudor Submariner, and it's just an amazing piece of history to be featured within this watch. Another thing I like is that the bezel on this watch isn't the matte kind of bezel that I expected. It's actually a lot more glossy, and do you think it looks better than the older version? What do you think?
Glossy, yeah, I actually prefer it. It's a cleaner, brighter look. Yeah.
Brighter look?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me know in the comments. Another thing that adds to that kind of vintage-esque look is that domed dial. Now, domed dials aren't for everyone, but on this model, they kind of pull it off. I like it. One of the most incredible things has to be the movement. The movement is METAS certified, and I think it's only about 180 quid more expensive than the COSC certified movement. So it's not much more money, and you're getting a METAS certified movement. Now let's go into the detail of the movement. The movement in this model is the manufacturer caliber MT5450-U, and this is COSC and METAS certified, and it's of course a fully self-winding mechanical movement with a bidirectional rotor system integrated with GMT functionality. It's also certified by METAS and has 65 hours of power. Listen guys, this is an incredible release from Tudor. We are going to be here all week filming, all week editing. Really, really excited. If you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys real soon.